If you just want to make somebody a badass, find 3 good techniques they can get to. Olympic wrestlers, world champion wrestlers. 3 techniques: a pin, a sit out, and a reversal. They do those 3 things thousands of times, and they know wherever they're in a situation, they know how to work their way to one of those techniques. And they know those better than any. They're intrinsic, they're part of them, second nature. That's just because they wanted to fight. If you want to teach someone how to fight, minimal techniques, lots and lots of contact sparring without pads, lots of aggressive stuff, you teach someone how to fight and be a badass. That's not why I do this. I respect and love many more things about what we do than that. But for someone, if you really want to understand the art of what we do, and the science, and why it's pretty, and why it starts here and comes here, or why in say ancient there's a drop and a drop. Then you drop the first time, drop the second time. When you come up and you drop. The sinking of the stances, there's a purpose each time we drop. There's a purpose why when we come into casket dance, we're posting here and then sinking. Or the way we step in a stance. The Tai Chi Kata. Here's the thing. If you look at some systems, I've seen Meibukan schools step back and block in the turn. I've seen them step back this way and do the first thing. All adjustments for tournaments. Here's the thing. If kata's pretty, probably not very functional in given situations. It's a big statement. If you look at our Tai Chi Kata, you'll see a real pronounced step, you know, and then you'll see that real strong turn. The arms are here, so you get that long, impressive block, which you just got eaten alive in combat. And one of the basic things I talk about stances a lot. That step. Can you know that guy? Let's go at an angle so we can kind of see. If I'm here, I use a lot of terminology that is not specific to anything else, just my own terminology. But I talk about pressure. Anytime an assailant or opponent's coming this way, my pressure's coming from this direction. If you use your hand or your foot, either way, and put slight pressure on my knee. Okay, contact's good. Slight pressure. A little more. That's it. Oh yeah, that Georgia, that little turn. A little more. No pressure. There you go. Now, if I step the way I showed you, with that real deliberate, powerful step, it's going to crush my joint. That's not what we want to do here. The whole purpose of this form, my high pressure zone is right here. This is 100% pressure. Why am I moving? To get away from that. I've seen other schools with my same system turn directly to it. That's turning directly into the oncoming pressure. This is my understanding. I know, because I get hit with anything wrong. You know, I've seen them step back and turn. Well, I've gained distance, but I'm still on top. And then the typical that you see is the correct Embusen. You know, the right stepping. But what I'm doing here is if I put my weight here so I can make a deliberate step here, I've planted this foot. What I want to do instead, if I have a slight pressure there, as I see this coming, it should have been this. Okay, go ahead and low pressure. And again, this is a static example. But if I fall, go ahead and apply some pressure. Okay, if I fall, and I've just changed that whole, from here to here. So what I'm going to do, use your hands so you can feel the balance. Okay? You feel some pressure there, right? If I take it, just keep steady pressure right there. If I make that deliberate step, see how it collapses in? What I'm wanting to do instead, go ahead. I want to fall. See how it bends? If it continue to push, I can collapse underneath it and get away from it if necessary. That can be the difference of if you're facing that way, if you're facing that way, Joe Schmuckatelli's coming in. Boom! Pow! You come into attack view. If you fall offline and lift that heel, lift your heel slightly, you can plant, go down. I'm showing you, I'm taking this way to high level for you. Okay. Okay? Now put your heel back down. If I caught you here, I can take that joint out. And if you had taken that same principle and kind of fell forward and lifted that heel up, awesome. Even if you can't get your turn, even if this knee goes down, with the heel, come back and we're going worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is take your knee to the ground. Yeah, keep going. Go to one knee, go one. Let it go. Pop. Okay. That's like, and you see where I'm coming from with that? Right. You're falling offline.
But you're going with, you're taking
now maybe my idea was to go here. I tell you what, if I feel that knee going down, I'm not going to force against it. What we have to realize is that we're fallible. So the thing I like about our system, the way I always give it was, if that happens, adjust. Switch on the fly. If you're grabbing me here, and I'm beating your arm, I'm trying to get it out, it's not working, God, do something different. Don't do this where you're getting beat in the nose. Right? Same thing here. So, hand pressure. You know, as I fall here, if I feel it stuck, we ain't going for a ride. Okay? That's worst case scenario in the switch. Ideal situation, I'm just getting offline.
Right.
This whole principle of the fall, to get off here, so if I get hit, I can move with it. So I'm not planning on having an attack. What I'm planning on doing is letting myself understand the pressure's coming from here, getting offline, change, change. Then come right. We're going to come bottom, top. Whatever's coming in, I got a good shot at getting something. 1, 2, then. You know? Good mechanics. Good basic functional mechanics of combat.